Ever see something totally ordinary, just a random moment, and think, there's a story in there? Well, today we're going to break down a really powerful three-step method from a writer with 15 years in the trenches. It's all about turning that simple little observation into a compelling narrative. So let's get into it. So where do the great stories actually begin? Is it some, lightning bolt of inspiration, a super complex character idea that just pops into your head, a clever plot twist you think of in the shower? It's the question every single creator asks. And you know what? The answer might be a lot simpler and way closer than you think. And here it is, the big secret. It's not some grand, complicated theory. It's actually the opposite. It all starts with a single static image. Just one frozen moment in time, something you just happen to notice in your daily life that, for whatever reason, sticks with you. That's it. That's the seed. Now that little seed grows through a really clear three-step process. First, we're going to take that image and pull a theme out of it. Then we'll use that theme to build a character. And finally, we'll drop that character into a structure. Let's break down each one of these steps. Okay, step one. The image becomes the theme. This is all about learning to see the story potential that's hiding in plain sight, all around us, every single day. What I love about this is the word contemplate. It's not just about seeing something cool, it's about stopping and asking yourself, okay, what is this moment really about? What's the feeling here? What's the idea or the conflict that's bubbling just under the surface? So here's your first mission. Just be an observer. Find that one image. A single glove on a park bench, a kid staring at their reflection in a puddle, two people having a silent argument in a coffee shop. And from that one little thing, you pull out a theme. Maybe it's a theme of loss, or self-discovery, or miscommunication. That becomes the North Star for your entire story. And you should really think of it exactly like that. It's not just a starting point, it's more like the DNA of your story. Absolutely everything that comes after this will connect back to the feeling and the core idea of this one single moment. Now, let's see how that DNA starts to build our character. All right, on to step two. The theme finds its character. So you've got your core idea, your theme. But a theme can't just walk around and tell a story, right? You need someone to carry that message. And this, right here, this is a real game changer in how you think. You're not just making up a cool character from scratch. No, you are specifically engineering a person who is the perfect vehicle for your theme. So if your theme is about finding courage, you might create a character who is completely defined by their fear. See how that works? So the goal here is all about purpose-driven creation. Your character's personality, their backstory, all their flaws, what they want, every single piece of them should be designed to clash with, to explore, and ultimately to reveal your story's theme in the most interesting way possible. And this is just so important. By tying your character directly to your theme, you're giving the whole story a powerful engine and a super clear direction. The story suddenly becomes about this specific person dealing with this specific theme. Everything starts to feel connected, like it's all there for a reason. And now for the final piece of the puzzle. Step three. The character enters the structure. You've got the theme, you've got the person. Now you just need to build the playground for them to run around in. Hey, notice that phrase right there? The writer's own unique structure? This isn't about cramming your story into some generic cookie-cutter formula. It's about using your own personal storytelling framework, whether that's a classic three-act structure, the hero's journey, or something totally your own, to guide your character along. So the whole point here is to give your story support, not to put it in a cage. When you place your purpose-built character into a structure that you understand, the plot points don't feel forced. They just happen. They emerge naturally from how your character deals with the world you've built, all while staying true to that central theme we started with. And that's the magic of this last step. You can stop stressing about, oh my gosh, what happens next? The plot just becomes the logical result of your character, who is driven by their theme, navigating the path that you've laid out with your structure. It all just clicks. So let's do a quick flyby of this whole thing. It's an incredibly effective method. And let's see how all three steps lock together. You see how that flows? It's such a clean, logical progression. You start with one simple observation, you pull a theme out of it. From that theme, you build a person. And when you put that person into a framework, the story almost starts writing itself. And that is the real takeaway. This isn't just some abstract theory. It's a practical, hands-on tool.
It's a way to take that little flash of inspiration that we all get, and instead of letting it disappear, you know exactly what the next step is to build it into something with real depth, direction, and a satisfying plot.
So I'll leave you with this question. Just look around you, right now, or maybe on your way home today. What's the one static image that makes you stop, even for a second? What's the story that's waiting inside of it?